Good morning, everyone. Stocks went back down a little bit yesterday again. But it's funny because I was watching certain creators on here saying it's insider trading what Trump is doing. His friends are getting rich and blah blah blah. How is it I need to know how it's insider trading, first of all. Because insider trading, by definition, is the act of buying or selling a company's securities, like stocks or bonds, based on non-public information about the company that is not yet available to the general public. This practice is illegal because it gives an unfair advantage to those who possess the information, potentially causing them to make large profits at the expense of other investors. In other words, you know beforehand what's going to happen. Example, a drug company has a new drug coming out. And somebody knows that the FDA approval is coming on this certain date. So buy stock in this drug company and it'll shoot up. That's how insider trading works. It's what Martha Stewart got busted for. Everybody's saying, well, they're not talking about Nancy Pelosi now. Nancy Pelosi is doing the same thing, but only by passing legislation. When she knows something is going to pass that's going to affect a certain business or a certain company, and their stock is going to shoot up, yes, indeed. She knows about it and she acts on it. That's how she's a fucking millionaire. When Trump puts tariffs on people and the stock market tanks, and he comes out and says, well, this is the time to buy. Everything's low. Buy low, sell high, So this is the time to fucking buy. And you put that on social media, that's not a insider thing. That's for everybody. Any one of us could have bought stock during that downturn, and when it went up then a couple of days later, like almost 3,000 points, you would have made money on it. Okay? Now, granted, I am going to give you this. The standing in the Oval Office with all his rich buddies going, I made these guys money today, is not a good look. Okay? It is not a good look. Even though they're probably smart enough to know, well, the stock market's down, I'm going to go buy. Trump's ego is going to say, yes, I helped you do this. So it's not insider information. It's not insider trading. It was public knowledge. Everybody knew that it was time to buy when the stock market somewhat crashed. Okay? It went back and down again yesterday. I don't know what's going to happen today. But these tariffs seem to be working on everybody except China. China is doubling down, tripling down, and the U.S. is answering in kind. But all the other, why he put a pause on those tariffs and the stock market went back up is because he's negotiating in good faith that they can come to a deal that's fair. Now, if they can't come to a deal that's fair, in 90 days goes right back up. But I have a feeling, because they need the U.S. trade more than we need them, that things are going to work out. Okay? We are 30 some odd trillion dollars in debt. It's on the high end. Okay? It needs to come down. And it's time to stop being the nice guy. Okay? Oh, we won't charge you that much in tariffs. But meanwhile, you're robbing us blind? No, that's enough. It's done. It's over. Now, granted, who's to stop the next guy from fucking screwing the whole thing up? But especially if they get deals done. But that's how it works. What you're referring to with Trump and going on social media and saying, go buy stock, is not insider information. It's not insider trading. I mean, good God, it's public knowledge. When it's non-public knowledge, that's when you have insider trading. So, let's hope that clears that up. If somebody has a better explanation than what I just said, because there are people a lot higher pay grades than me. I'm somewhat smart, but I'm lazy, and I just look up certain things. But this I had to look up because the whole insider trading thing was fucking... It's mind-numbing. It's reaching for straws at this point. It's grabbing at whatever you can to try and hang on. And it's not working. It's not working. So you all have a good day. Learn the meaning of things. And we'll see you soon. Booyah.